Hi everyone, and welcome to the Friday Quick Fix. Now, have you got your copy of Draw Your Way Botanical Watercolour yet? Because its release is so imminent and, well, it's just the most awesome present, maybe for Christmas, if we dare talk about that just yet. If you don't know yet what this is all about, well, we've done a few videos already. The idea is it's a reverse colouring book. So we do the colour and you can doodle all over them and make shapes of all sorts of what you want. And basically I've created it with a main sort of feel of botanical painting because, you know, flowers is what I'm all about. But the brilliant thing about it is you can draw your way. Gosh, it's windy today. It was sunny, so I thought I'd come outside. Slightly regretting it now. Anyway, let's have another look inside the book and another page. It's so exciting to have the copy of this book in my hands. Because I've only got one copy at the moment, I don't want to use up too many pages. So what I've been doing is I've been choosing one and then printing it out so that I can lay it flat on the page on the table for us to have a look at whilst I do it for filming. But Draw Your Way Botanical Watercolour is a very different book from me. It's a reverse colouring book, which means I've created pages of gorgeous loose watercolour blobs, largely inspired by flowers. Some are a little bit more clear than others, and then some, like this one here, are sort of prompts, little centres of flowers for you to draw petals of all shapes and sizes that you like. And I thought today, I just wanted to remind you that this book is coming out in October, ready for Christmas. A brilliant, brilliant gift if you have someone in your life who isn't particularly creative or arty and just wants a little bit of a mindful outlet, a bit of quiet and calm, maybe away from screens, getting your hands involved with a pen and a pencil. It's just a really fantastic, satisfying book to get through. And we are showing you a few versions because I also have a free digital download of one page available for you to try out before you buy on my website, which you can find in the episode notes below today. But let's find out what page I'm going to have a go at today. So it had to be these painted centres. I've been desperate to try these and I haven't had a chance yet. Today I think I'm just going to use some fine line pens I've got. So I've got these Winsor & Newton just little nibbed pens, and I think I just want to try this one because to me this looks like an anemone. I mean, okay, full disclosure, of course I did draw these, so I have a feeling for what they might be. But what I love about it is whilst you could paint or draw or doodle, I think I'm going to go around the back of that one, you know, something quite realistic and true to form if you recognise something. That's great, but also you could go completely crazy with these and come up with things that aren't even flowers. So you may have seen that Ant came and joined me for a day in the studio where we had a look at a page from the book, and I saw like an elephant and a few bits and pieces like that. He saw Star Wars spaceships and all sorts of things, and it was just really glorious how we totally saw different things. So I'm going to do some anemone. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. There's a few little hairs on the stem. They are quite a funny stubbly stem. Cool. Okay, what should I do next? These ones just look like nice little daisies. going to give them a little bit more like that. But then this one, maybe I'll just turn it into a little tennis ball, and because you know me, I love my tennis. So you start to see how actually you might see one thing first, and then there really are no rules. You can see whatever you want to see. So yeah, I think there's just something really, really fun and joyful about reverse colouring in. It is very much something I find that starts off a little bit slow and a little bit like, oh, I'm not really sure about how this all works. And then you just start to allow your brain to just see things, and it's amazing how, like, putting in that tennis racket suddenly made me go, okay, I can do whatever I want here if I really want, so I'm just going to go for it. And it's allowed me to be way more free and easy with the kind of things I'm painting and drawing, Freudian slip. And what's amazing is just how relaxed I feel. So when we were when I was coming to the end of completing this book, when I was putting it together, I found I thought it would be for adults. I just assumed it would be the kind of like adult colouring book type thing. I keep on seeing tennis balls, I'm afraid. I'm just going to draw in another one here. And I'm going to bounce it along. But yeah, I actually ended up trying it on my 7-year-old niece, as well as on a friend who was going through exams, feeling a little bit stressed out. This I think I'm going to turn into a woolly hat. And a teenager who had exams coming up. Just lots of people at different stages of life, whether they were like, I don't think my 7-year-old niece was particularly stressed out. She was having a lovely time that day. But it was just a really nice creative thing. And since she's been asking me, when have you got more pages coming from the book? I really want it, I really want it. So she absolutely loves it, and her parents are thrilled because it's something that keeps her really occupied and focused and really calm and happy and stretches her imagination, which is what we're all just really thrilled about, because as soon as you can think imaginatively, it allows you to sort of transport yourself away from any trials and tribulations that might be going on in your life, and just allow you a bit of time spending time in an imaginary world, and a world that is just really nice and easygoing. So if you would love to try a bit of reverse colouring for yourself, then you can head to the episode notes below. So that's just the text underneath the video. And you can get yourself a free download of one page from this book. It's not this page, so you'll have a fresh page to try some ideas on. And you can download that for free, try it out, and then you can pre-order your copy, or however many copies you feel you might need, on my website shop and also in my Etsy shop, and it will be winging its way to you in time for Christmas. So in the UK and Europe, it's coming out in October, and it's a little bit later coming out in the US in November, but still with plenty of time for Christmas. And I just think this would be such a cool stocking filler, or a really fantastic gift for someone who, like I say, isn't necessarily totally creative, but is the kind of person who would just really love a break, like a lot of us would like one. Right, what else can I see? What else can I see? For some reason, this is a hat on a person, a very like chic lady. and that's what I've decided, that is a hat on her. Right, so I'm just gonna keep playing around, fill up this page, and let's see what else I can find. So we found some funny little things, but it is also just really nice to draw in some simple daisies. So if you would love to try a bit of reverse colouring, just head to the episode notes below where you can find all the details of my book, Draw Your Way, Botanical Watercolour, and get yourself a copy in time for Christmas.